couple of maps in that series, they bottle it bad, not going to lie. They drop down to losers, and they play Clutch Rain, the actual #1 seed in the tournament. That's Linz, Brezzy, Cobra, and the French guys. They were a really good team. And unfortunately for the Stallions Red, just the way the bracket played out, they end up playing them and they bomb out of the tournament. So, yeah, rough day for the Stallions, at least for Zuma's perspective. FaZe have made the run. So they play Falcons, and I think Falcons will have an interesting debrief after this weekend. They have lost this weekend. They've come top 8, but they've lost to Optic and they've lost to FaZe. Two teams that are both there on Sunday. They may still, I mean, who knows? It could be the finals, potentially, tomorrow. It's not impossible by any means. And Falcons
Bro, I had
face to
2 PB&J sandwiches
I feel like FaZe
the whole
have
day.
gained some substantial momentum as the tournament has gone on. I think Falcons reasonably impressive
I'm fucking
as well.
dying.
Again, in some of the big moments, they are a little bit suspect.
How many creatures still got?
And I
1,
still
2,
do
3,
wonder,
4,
right? You look at the
5,
Falcons
6.
team, you think, okay, what are they going to cook up next season? Because they could well cook something up in terms of roster changes that might change the game to a certain extent. Clay says, not the run we wanted. Proud of the boys. GG to the guys that they play.
Okay, it's the same thing.
They took
But why is this?
9. They lost to Optic and
Give me
FaZe.
the freaking normal
They'll be
one,
back
bro.
next stage. Pred says, didn't show what we're capable of. Sorry to the fans. But FaZe advance. They get the job done. Abuzu had a 1.4 this series. Really impressive work out of him from top to bottom. But again, the Search and Destroy map 5, Falcons won the first round, but then it was simply Abuzu really that, you know, an 04 had a good map as well that took over the game. To be honest, game 1, it should have been a Falcons win. You could argue.
Who's your commander?
Game 1 black card,
Zuko.
Really
Fire Lord Zuko.
They were leading literally the whole map. I mean, they're up 100 points in the middle of the game here. This is their best map in many respects. And somehow they really just...
Yep, that's what he does. I put NT. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. When you do, put a +1 cooldown on target attack. Turn. Whenever you discard one or more cards, I already put that, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah. I know I have her in there. If a creature attacking causes... Do I have it? I have him in here. If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control. To trigger that ability...
Wait. Go up.
Yeah?
Scroll up. You can't even use that card.
Which one?
The card you're looking at? All those cards you can't use.
Yeah, I can. They're red.
Yeah, but there's white as well.
Okay.
You're mono red.
This is not
So
mono
you
red.
have... Wait, go up to your commander?
He is not mono red. He's red,
I
white.
thought you were. I thought it was the other guy. All right, let me see what he does.
It's Fire Lord Zuko. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Pretty good, no?
Oh, okay.
It's not that crazy, to be honest.
Yeah.
If a creature attacking...
I thought that was like a fucking CODIS or something.
Yeah, if a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. What? So if one of my enchantments... Let's see. Okay. It would be good with my enchantments. It would be good with my source. No. Does this count?
Wait, what power is he?
Zuko 2/4. Yeah.
What are you trying to make with this deck?
He exiles and then he casts things from exile and that spams counters. And then he gets a lot of mana. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Now, I don't know if this is useful. No, I said if a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control, that ability triggers an additional time. That looks kind of useless. Flying for a strike at the beginning of one can exile the top 2 cards of your library.
I wanted to make that deck, that commander that creature my commander, Firelord Ozai. I wanted to make him my
Our Lord knows
I
that
wanna build
is
a
a
deck over him.
sick card.
I wanted to make a deck out of him. I might.
You may play them this turn. If you exile the land card this way, create a 3/1 red dinosaur creature token. If you exile the non-land card this way, create a treasure token. Wow. This is $11, bro. It is a good card.
Oh, we have.
Too expensive.
Oh, we got one.
I'm putting a couple of decently expensive cards, but not too many. I don't want it to be over $200. You don't lose
Okay.
unspent red mana as steps
I have
and
a
phases
GB.
end. Like each card you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or discard a card, then draw a card. If this is the second time this ability has resolved this turn, Ashing Flame Dancer deals 2 damage to each opponent and each creature they control.
We have a GB, by the way.
No, that's not good. That doesn't work with it. Whenever Fire Lord Ozai attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, add an amount of red equal to the sacrifice creature. Exile the top card of each round. Nah, it's not that good. Oh, actually, no. This is...
Yay, I got my refund.
It worked?
Your bindings.
Yeah, I got the email. Got it.
Nice. This card looks awesome, bro. But I don't know how you can make him a commander. His ability doesn't look that nice.
Apparently, you can go infinite with him.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
How? What the, that would... Bro, that must be some old card, bro. Those are gonna be super expensive. The first spell you cast from exile each turn has Cascade. I don't know what Cascade does.
Oh, Cascade is so good.
What does it do?
You know Discover?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same, it's basically the same shit.
Okay.
Cascade. Let's say your mana value or your CMC cost for the creature is like 6. If you cascade anything that's below or 6 or below, you can cast for free.
Oh, I see.
Are you ready for, by the way?
Sun Warriors Firebending X where X is a number. Oh. Yeah. Let's do this. I was yeah, now I have 2 actual decks and a proxy deck. That is kind of garbage, but whatever.
Honestly, go. You can say guild. Refund change.
Got a new chair, bro.
Hard point.
Secret Lair?
Secure
Or
the
not Secret Lair.
objective.
Secret Labs?
Hell no, I didn't get no gaming chair, bro. You know I hate those shits. I got a mesh chair.
One on the point already. Got one. Yo, front point.
Wait.
Lead is ours. Do not
I'm
let
gonna be
up.
going around.
Check your back. Yep.
Top ring. Top ring's half health.
Holy shit, I
flip,
fucked that
flip.
nigger.
Yep, I'm going around.
Weak top window.
Wow, I didn't let a bullet on him.
You pooed on.
You shit on me, bro.
One more L.
Hostiles have the hard point.
What the
I'm in
fuck?
here, I'm
Point
in here.
located.
God.
Let's go new.
Gonna be your long.
What? This nigga knew I was there?
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
Fine tank.
Two a point. One's close, blue
You
barrel.
lost the lead.
Got him.
I get him top solar. Hold on.
Behind tank, weak.
Where is that? Oh, I'm flanking around.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
We control the
One
hard
more, one
point.
more. Outer.
Oh, brother, he's one shot.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Nice.
On top and low.
Low.
Top their solar.
I spawned out. Stay back. Just run away.
Dead. I never.
Hard point identified.
Oh my god, I can't aim, bro.
Bro,
I
what's
can't use this Dravik ever.
wrong with me, bro? I'm missing so many
Hostile
shots.
personnel have captured the hard point.
Left side, weak.
Close spawn him. You're the only one back there.
I got one.
Up top.
One more
weak.
left side corner.
Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point.
Oh my god. Well, this is not good, bro. Not playing good right now. Bottom.
Alright. Yeah, I'm done after this. I can't. It's gonna take me too long to warm up.
Jesus Christ.
Hard point located.
I'll play
I'm going in the back.
Yeah. Oh,
I think there's one solar.
Hard point is
yeah, spawn
active.
super far out.
We control the hard point.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Front.
Front.
Then go inside.
Two in the back, man. No one middle. Like him left and
personnel
right.
have captured the hard point.
Oh, this fucking. Someone just packagers constantly, bro.
Hard point locked down.
That's you.
Hostiles have the hard
Fuck,
point.
man. Nice.
We control the hard point.
Front.
Stun.
One shot in the back. One shot in the back. Back.
Hard point
Oh,
identified.
Nice.
Hard point active.
Behind me, bro.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
I'm waiting for y'all.
Hard
Oh,
point
he's
locked
fucking
down.
one shot.
Hostiles
There's
have
two.
the hard point.
If I got one.
One more mid.
Control the hard point.
There's
Sit
three
down.
mid.
I'm
Down,
behind the
down.
pillar, bro. So dumb.
Our side mid.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
Oh my god. They're just all three on hill.
Dude, I don't know why I'm skipping, bro. Why am I 130 ping?
You too? You're also skipping?
Dude, I'm on 90
Dude.
ping. I'm host.
Hard
But
point
you're
located.
host?
I'm host, bro.
I thought they were hosts.
I'm host.
That's so dumb.
Hard point is active.
Two
Hostiles
mid.
have the hard point.
Nice.
Hard point locked down.
Behind
Hostile
me, bro.
personnel
What
have
the
captured the
f-
hard
long
point. We control the hard point.
Back up. Long. Push thing through.
Behind me, bro.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Dude, oh my god.
Oh my. Dude. This is unplayable.
Long and
Yeah, I've been wondering why I'm fucking 90 ping right now.
Holy fuck, man. Bulls actually just don't connect.
Hard point locked down.
One shot. They're going dirt. Never mind. Mid.
Point identified.
And another one.
Oh my god. Another one. Nice.
Hard point active. We control the hard point.
One more left side.
Top solar.
Top solar weak.
Top solar.
Top solar, bro. Dude. I'm gonna lose my mind, bro.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard
Easy,
point.
absolute. Right side tank.
Hardpoint locked down.
Nice.
One shot, left corner, left. Mid.
Fine, thing.
Hostiles have the hard point.
I can't get into a gunfight without skip.
So
Yeah, right.
unplayable, bro.
Play for you.
I spawned out, bro.
Hardpoint located.
Going all the way back here.
They're coming around in the back, I think.
Nice.
Hardpoint is
One's
active.
back, one's back.
There's spawning
We
back
control
there.
the hardpoint.
Mid in the front.
Yeah, back. Nice. That wasn't him. There's still another one back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm spawning front.
I can't even see him, bro. On the...
Got your
Still
push.
back there, still back there.
I got your push, don't peek.
Mid,
Nice.
behind you.
Dig.
Jumping up.
Go on top. Dead.
Nice.
Nice.
Stun back.
Mm-hmm.
Dead back.
Nice.
Sick, weak.
One shot.
Another one, they're rotating,
Identified.
Going dirt.
I spawned so
Long.
far.
What
Jesus.
is this?
Hardpoint active.
Top one shot.
Captured the hardpoint.
Behind you, Rifa.
Hardpoint locked down.
Behind you. Just look that way. Yep, look that way. I'm gonna get your front.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
In hill. Stairs.
No, this nigga slid. Mid.
Ow! So dumb, bro. I spawned back here. What?
Side is weak.
We control
Pushing
the
your side.
hardpoint.
Fine.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint.
Oh my god.
Hardpoint located.
Dude, I can't play this shit, bro.
Performance is trending below acceptable thresholds.
Oh my god,
The
bro.
fuck?
How?
Hardpoint
Pushing
is
mid.
active.
Bottom ring.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Oh my god. There's only one nigga in hill there. No. It's crazy.
Hardpoint locked down.
Both mid, jumping out.
Hostile
The
personnel have captured the hardpoint.
Our side, or their side.
Oh, I think he's killing me behind cover. How does he see me, but I can't see? Great.
I don't understand. Why are we on such bad ping?
I don't know.
It's close.
We control the hardpoint.
Their side. Mid.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Nice.
Hardpoint identified.
Ah, that should be a kill, man.
All security personnel report to supervisors for
So
evaluation.
stupid.
Let them celebrate.
That's it for me.
The fuck?
Dude.
That nigga hit the boosty slide on me. What the fuck?
That wasn't even me. Last guy was me.
Yeah, bro, chalk it up. Fuck this.
Dude, every 2 seconds, I'm just flying. It's not even flying. It's not even skipping. It's pulling me back like a foot.
For me.
It's because I'm playing late at night, bro. Server suck. I'll go back to
bottled
building
in
my
final
deck.
cover rotations. Bigger boozer
It
takeover
wasn't
was a
that
key
bad
part
when
of
I played.
that. And yeah, you can see the final cover of Hills. It was all
Nah, you
about
can see it
phase,
back on my
nothing
stream,
about
bro.
the Falcons. They will have had a
That was
frustrating evening
bad.
this evening for sure. But this was the big one, really. Los Angeles Thieves, what is going on with that team? I think we expected that one of the big dogs, at least on paper, the big teams, FaZe and Thieves. FaZe and Thieves were the key names coming into the tournament because I think we really knew Gentlemates were going to.
Wait, Rifat, what did you send back in the
The
instead of the
old.
DualSense Edge? The old controller?
Yeah.
Just the default one or
Default.
scuff?
Default.
Oh shit. You put it in the box that came in or a new one?
The box that came in.
Oh,
I just said it was unopened, so they don't bother checking, you know? Alright, let's see.
okay.
Sun Warriors. Oh, actually, yeah, Sun Warriors. Wait, the first one. Sun Warrior. Firefighting X is the number of creatures you control, or X. The number of creatures you control. Whenever this creature attacks, I create. That's a 4-mana card. That's crazy. I guess we could add it. It's 35 cents. Flying Haste. Whatever whatever the hell this card's name is, attacks, you may pay 5 plus 2 red mana. If you do, untap all attacking creatures. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Wait, that's kind of funny.
Hold on, I'm gonna join on PC. 1 sec.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna get off. I gotta wake up early.
Okay.
Alright. Peace.
Peace.
Damn, fuck it, start left.
Yeah. So I added Hellkite Charger. Because who's gonna say no to an additional combat phase? Commander Liara Porter.
Well, okay, well, get rid of Hellkite. You can put and let me shoot Commander one more time.
Oh wait, you want me to stream? You're on PC, right?
No, I can see. You're good. I guess. Just put aggravated assault.
Aggravated Assault.
You can get rid of Hellkite. You don't need that.
Let's see what Aggravated Assault do.
Aggro. Hey.
Okay.
Right there.
$22. Okay, let's see.
Worry about the price. They went up that much? Holy shit. It's a enchantment.
Untap all creatures you control after this main phase. There is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. Activate only as a sorcerer. Wait, this card is nuts. Okay, maybe it's because it's change prints, bro.
Yeah, you have it as the secret layer one.
Switch.
I got a really nice printing for like cheap. Oh, never mind. Damn, it went up OD.
Wow.
I got my shit for cheap.
Okay.
I got that one for like a few bucks.
I'll remove Hellkite. Let's see. Whenever you attack, spells you cast from exile this turn cost X less to cast. X is the number of players being attacked. Exile the top X cards of your library until the end of turn. You may cast. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. 35 cents. Creature. How many creatures do I need? I say like 30-ish maybe. Outlast.
Well, if your goal is to put counters and proliferate, you need a lot of proliferation cards.
No. That's the tightest deck. This one doesn't proliferate.
Oh.
This one, they get counters every time I cast something from exile. So whenever you
Mm.
cast a spell from exile, and whenever a permanent you control enters from exile, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. So every time I cast a spell, or like, I don't know, summon a creature or something, right? And they enter from exile, they get a counter. Everything gets a
Yeah.
counter.
Hmm.
Yeah. Ooh, Avatar Roku. Wait, where was I? Right. Outlast. Absent Falcon. I put a +1 on this creature. Outlast only as a sorcery? What does that even mean? Each creature you control with the +1/+1 counter on it has flying. Oh, that's pretty good. Well, what does Outlast do? I'll figure it out. Flying. Whenever Dragonhawk enters or attacks at the top or acts as a normal creature you control power 4 or greater, you may. Okay, no. I don't think that's gonna be that good. Whenever a flare attacks, add 6 red. Until end of combat, you don't lose this mana as steps end. What? Add 6 red until end of combat, you don't lose this mana as steps end. Okay. Oh, that's kind of nice. What the hell? Oh, that's gonna cost so much. Not worth it. Plarg and Nassery. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. An opponent chooses a non-land card exiled this way. You may cast up to 2 spells from among them. That's part of the top of their library. An opponent chooses a non-land card exiled this way. You may cast up to 2 spells from among the other cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. Oh, this is basically Kefka. Actually, I can add Kefka too, bro. That works, right? Kefka Dancing Mat. What is Kefka? During your turn, Kefka has indestructible. Yeah, I can. It
Black.
does work. Yeah, perfect.
It's oh, you have black. What the fuck?
Yeah. I have an extra copy of this card. And it works. During your turn, Kefka has indestructible. Yep, this works perfectly. Yeah. So whatever thing I use from exile, I get counters. Nice. What the hell even is this? Heart of the Spider. Whenever you attack. Wait, what is this? You attack one or more non-gnome creatures for a +1. One colorless gnome artifact. Yes, whatever. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. Modified, so like a creature with a count. Ah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I like that. You may play that card this turn. Okay. Descendant Dragon. Exile the top 2 card. Wait, what? Expensive taste instant. Bench or exile the top 2 cards of target opponent's library face down. You may look at and play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. What does that even mean? Flying trample whenever a descendant dragon attacks, create a treasure token. Oh, I'm not gonna put that one in. Ragavand. No. Create a treasure token and exile the top card of that player's library at time of turn. You may cast that card that way. I like that. Wait, what? Did I see that correctly? $42? What? Where is it? Where did I put it? Give me CDOG. What? So, collapse. What? Huh? Oh, this card's illegal?
What?
Ragavan. Because it wasn't being added. This one. I didn't know it was illegal. It's pretty cool. Whenever a modified creature you control attacks, exiles target.
Oh, that's legal.
It is?
Yeah. Why would you want to play Ragavan though?
I don't know. That's a good question. Why is this so expensive? Zuko Firebending Master. Firebending X, where X is the number of experience counters you have. Whenever this creature attacks, add X. Red. This mana lasts until end of combat. What the hell is experience counter?
Huh.
It's a weird one.
Phoenix kind of deception.
Are you also building a deck?
I'm looking for a commander to build.
You should go for. I don't know, man.
I might build this guy.
Cast our
Seems
first
pretty nice.
non-creature spell. Turn draw a card unless that player pays X, where X is S for Sentinel's power. I have 22 creatures.
Hash creatures.
And this creature can't be blocked except firebending one whenever it's interesting. Combustion man. Whenever combustion man attacks. Whenever combustion man attacks, destroy target permanent unless its controller has combustion man. It's funny. Flying when Aang enters Urban. Nah.
Maybe make a mono black deck.
Mono
I already have this shit for.
black.
I had a Tergrid deck, but I took that down.
Let's see. Fire sages. Okay. What? Okay, I don't know why I would put that. Sure. Whenever you control this combat, choose one. Rev Tite, whatever the hell her name is. No. Nah. put that one. Why not? Okay, let's see. Instant exile target creature. Do I have path to exile? No. Eh. How the hell do I spell electric dominance? Electric dominance. How many cards is this? 30 creatures. 2 sorcerers. That's 32. 39, 42 cards. Okay. I need what? Around 62 wish regular cards or 65? I feel like 35 lands in it. How many lands do you have in your decks normally?
34 to 36.
Okay.
Try to keep it in that range.
Okay, we can skip those. Oh.
Huh.
Let's just have 2 board wipes, because why not? Right?
You should be fine. No more than 2. What do you your red, white, and black?
Yeah, I've been putting Blasphemous and Ruinous.
Yeah, those are fine. Brother, be an asshole. Put farewell.
Farewell. Wait, what is this card?
It's so stupid, bro.
What does farewell do? Is it an enchantment? What is it?
No, it's sorcery.
Sorcery. Oh, this one. I have this card in my deck.
Brother, you should run that. That's like no one can. It gets past indestructible too.
I have it in my Terra deck, bro. This is one of the stupidest cards. I don't want to be an asshole.
What? Why?
It's too much, bro. We don't need another farewell, bro. I already have 2 board wipes. Wait, do I have? Okay, I could put a funnier board wipe, man. You know what? You're right. Screw it.
Or just put
I'm putting
fucking
farewell in here. No, you're right. You're
You
right.
can put damnation too. There's another board wipe.
I already have this card, so why not, right? What does damnation do? Oh my god, that is expensive.
It's a board wipe.
Destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. Nah, we'll put farewell. This one's way funnier. Just exile all artifacts. It exiles too. It works so well. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Oh, this one's funny. Destroy all creatures with no counters on them. You know what? I might put that because I just win the game right then and there, technically. Yeah, it's a good one. I do not have reckless impulse. Or reckless impulse. How do I spell reckless? Do I not have Ren's resolve? Glimpse of the impossible. As I target cards are elaborate, you may play those cards this turn at the beginning of the next step. I see. I don't know. What does this do? Let's see. That's a lot. That's a nice one. So yes, and join. 11 sorcery, 7 instants, 3 enchantments. One more sorcerer is good. Uh-huh.
Old bro.
Now I need some enchantments. How many cards do I have? 30 plus 12 is 42 plus 7, 49 plus 3, 52. Okay. No. Wow. Okay. Tavern Brawler. We gotta put Tavern Brawler in there. Now we also need to put Wild Wasteland. Okay. We're going to put that one in there too. Wind Crag. God damn it, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What was I? Enchantments. The beginning of your... And so there's all the...
This hurts my brain.
You may play the card you own. I need some, like...
You know what? I'll just make this deck then.
Magic card that lets you.
Arrow Tea Master.
How much is impulse drawing? What? Is it not Karn? Oh, damn it.
Didn't want to make an angel deck. But they're fucking expensive.
You know what? These enchantments are good enough.
You know what? Alright. I'm gonna stick with this deck. And make a Savannah deck.
What deck?
A dungeon deck.
I see.
put Tergrid in there too.
All the artifacts suck, bro.
You said Lily has a Tiny Bones deck?
Yeah. Nobody likes playing against it.
Which Tiny Bones?
The one that lets her play other people's cards.
Oh, from the graveyard?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know, right? It's disgusting. How many cards is this? 30 plus 12 is what? 42 plus 7, 49. 52, 58. What does discover mean?
It's so you go. It's like Cascade. Based on toughness, you search or you discover for like let's say 4 or whatever. Look at the top 4 cards. Or actually, no. Lied. Look for cards until you get a CMC value 4 or less based on toughness.
Oh, I see.
I explained that pretty bad.
I get it. Basically,
It's
you exile
like
a card.
Cascade.
I mean, I just searched it up.
Head to bed now. I'm tired.
Peace.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm head to bed. Getting tired.
All right. Peace out.
All right, peace.
Going to be pretty good. Optic, it was unclear what Optic would turn up this event. Of course, it's home event. These guys are unreal on LAN. Mercury's record in terms of average placing continues to be absurd, and that is still true today. But also, even if Optic didn't deliver at this major, they weren't going to change their team, right? Like, that's going to be how it is for some time. Gentlemates, I think that was probably also true for. But FaZe and Thieves, they were somewhat under the spotlight because, yes, they'd improved recently. Thieves obviously made a step in the recent couple of weeks. They looked much more confident, of course, as a team. You've then got FaZe, who looked potentially still vulnerable, and they've got a Luca on the bench. And, of course, Thieves have the Neum possibility that they can bring him on if they want to for another few days before that opportunity ends, as far as we understand. So those teams were definitely under the spotlight. Big names on paper, but if one of them was to bomb out, it would look pretty bad. And Thieves is placing top 6. It's not disastrous. It's not top 12 like Toronto. But when you look at that top 6 and you realise the only team they beat was Ravens, who got knocked out by Surge, and today they turn up on Saturday and they don't win a map, there's not many things more demoralising than turning up on a Saturday of a tournament where you're feeling pretty good about making it through to the championship Sunday and potentially winning it, to just get absolutely tucked all day. And look, it wasn't like all of these maps were just absolutely dominant, but Gentlemate handled business here without much difficulty. And again, the key talking point of pretty much every map here was what was going on with Kenny, right? Because Kenny online the last couple of weeks been playing a lot better. His first match here on LAN was playing pretty well. But there was a question, okay, big series, what's it going to look like? Are we going to get back to that spot of Kenny arguably playing a bit too fast at times, running into death, just not really being himself? He said something interesting. He did an interview with Don. It's on the Breaking Point page. And he said on the, it was on the Thursday, he said when they got to the player practice setups, he was getting tucked on these, like, in the PPAs, where they were practicing, where they were scrimming. But then they played the Ravens. Obviously, he had a good series. But I did think that was a little concerning. And, well, against a proper team, arguably like the Gentlemates, map 1, he goes 20 and 37 as a brutal map 1, a brutal map 2. And while map 3 wasn't a disaster, it wasn't anywhere near enough. So the Scar was I mean, this was a pretty crazy map because Kenny literally had a 0.5. And this is the thing for Kenny that often, and he's had them this season, and it continues today on the biggest stage. That's the problem, right? Look, if Kenny drops a 0.5 in a map online, but then his overall for the series is a 0.8, and the next series he's back to a 1, it's like, okay, he had the off-stinker map. The problem is for Kenny that, first of all, you can't really have those off-stinker maps on LAN anyway, and you certainly can't follow it up with another stinker map the very next map. Now, it's not all about Kenny. I think there's a lot of a conversation here to be had about Hydra, about Abeezy, about the way the team played full stop. You drop Kenny, you bring someone else in. Does that fix all of the problems? No. Maybe it helps them in some regard have a bit of a reset. I don't know. It's tough to say, but it's just online recent weeks. It looked like they were making progress as a team. It looked like they're making progress. They were confident in their scrims. But yeah, Kenny with a 0.5. Again, it was such a close map. It was a map that they really could have won. Kenny was double negative. He had 30 seconds in the hill, and they could have won this map anyway. But of course, they didn't. And after that, map 2, Ken goes 1 in 7. again, Masterclass and Gentlemates really. And then map 3, Kenny has a better map, but it just doesn't matter. And Dan Ghosty against his former team. I was impressed by Ghosty, actually. I sat down with him after the series. He was gracious enough to do an interview. And I know that Ghosty's well media trained. I thought he would give some interesting responses, which he did. But he was too well trained. I mean, he could have easily talked trash here. I gave him the opportunity, I opened the door if he wished to say anything about Scrap and Hydra and the Thieves, about dropping him. But, he didn't. And he decided to stay reserved. And fair play. I think it's a good way to be, especially because the tournament's not won yet. When the tournament's won, maybe say a few things. But I thought it was impressive. He talked a bit about their own practice. Thought it was interesting that Ghosty said their scrims are not as good as they could be. Like, their practice is not as good as it could be. And he thinks they've still got, as a result of that, more room to grow and to improve. And also he mentions really excited to play Optic on this stage and potentially the stage back in Paris, where there's lots of excitement. Now, we'll get to this series, actually, in a second. But before we get there, we're going to talk about Optic, of course, and they get a hot 3-0 against G2. This, to me, was an extremely impressive series. First of all, I'll say, it was loud in that venue today. I don't know if it's the loudest I've ever heard it, but it wasn't that far off. I think is something to do with the way that the Moody Coliseum is, the acoustics in there. There's been more people at the event in Allen for Champs 2024, for example, and that was extremely loud in there. But I just think the acoustics, it was deafening in that venue today. And that was Optic G2, right? I mean, Optic Gentlemates, oh, wow. We are going to be in for a wild ride tomorrow. And who knows what the final might potentially be if Optic can make it there as well. But this was an impressive series. Even this final map, they were down 1-2 with a couple of minutes to play. They put in the score. They put in another score. They win it 3-2. Look, I know that Overload has Park the Bus cheese, but I have enjoyed thoroughly watching Overload on LAN this weekend. And I know that a lot of people feel similarly. Genuinely, I'm very engaged in the Overload maps in a way that I can't say I was for Control in recent years. Even the final series, or certainly the next series we'll discuss, that is relevant as well. But yeah, I said this morning, if Optic can comfortably beat G2, to me that's a very impressive sign. G2 are not a team that rolls over and dies. We saw that later in the day as well. But to 3-0 them like this, again, there's a lot of energy in that venue. But Optic have now won 11 LAN series in a row, and they're now top 3 again. And that one, Colossus, they chowed them on the Kremp losses. I did have a quick word with Kremp earlier in the weekend. He said something which the teams know is true. Based on scrims, Colossus is not their best map. It is a map that they're very comfortable on G2. They will play it against anyone. But it's not actually their best, at least in practice and stuff like that. So that's why teams chow them on it, because they don't want to chow them elsewhere necessarily. But it is a map that they're very comfortable. Optic had a big lead, then Rocker brought it back, GC brought it back. It was a tight game, and Optic did enough to get over the line in the end. Hook had some big plays. Hook also had some big plays in the surge. There was around the crowd thought he'd clutched a 1v3, but that a fuse came through just in time. But again, Mercules, it's just absurd. Like, let me just click on his player profile real quick. He's got a 1.6 KT in search this stage. Like, it's absolutely outrageous. And, it continues to get better. That's the crazy thing. Merc will have a 1.6 in search, and then he will improve it in the next series by dropping a 2 or a 2.5 or whatever. So that was happening again. And then the final map, it was Hook and Mercules, Shotzzy. They all played pretty well. Very impressive series out of Optic. To drop a green carpet like this, Hook and Mercules were really the stars of the show today. And to move on to the winners final in the way that they did, extremely impressive. We'll talk more about their upcoming series against Gentlemates tomorrow. But look, we've got to complete the narrative on Thieves, because then they drop down to losers to play FaZe. It's always tough. FaZe have beaten the Falcons. They've got some momentum. They're playing tons of LAN matches right now. They're playing tons of maps on LAN as well, because they've gone deep in a couple of these series. So I felt like FaZe were definitely on the verge of being favourites. I was sitting with Kleenex, and he said that in practice for Toronto, FaZe play them better than Thieves do. But he felt like it could be a different story. We weren't sure who was going to win the series on paper, but there was a feeling that FaZe were well positioned here. And after the game one, there was a crucial moment right at the start of this position here. So really tight game. Kenny's not having a great map again. 04 is having a generational stinker. He's literally double negative. Now I know that Abuza and Draza both had great maps here. Scrap also had a great map. He does like playing against Draza. There is a lot of energy in these series as a result of it. But 04 was having an awful map. Kenny was bad, but it wasn't terrible. Abizi was also bad, but not completely terrible, and he had a little hill time. but they still win the game here. And this was the thing. Kenny comes over the top, and he might be dead anyway. Number 6 might get him, but he really needs to get this kill, and like, he was probably dead anyway, to be fair. But like, it was this moment here where he goes for this hipfire kill and he doesn't kill Draza. That would have been a very useful kill for Thieves to have, because Draza then gets traded, but 04 trades it. They lose this battle of the trades, and then FaZe go on to win the map. This is a devastating way for Thieves to lose the map 1. Then FaZe go up 2-0, and then at the end of the series, Thieves honestly had just lost the plot. Like, they went down 4-2 on the exposure. FaZe tried to park the bus. They bottled the bus park, and this is why I don't hate park the bus in a way, because it can get broken. FaZe messed it up. Thieves got a free cap, but then FaZe parked it again, and that was too much. Even at the end of the map, like, Scrap just ran out and died. He just had complete tunnel vision that he was going to somehow kill the ball guy, and that's, of course, not what happened in the end. So, yeah, nade shot, not very happy about it. Again, Kenny, his numbers today were horrific. I mean, after a 0.6 in the first series, it somehow got worse in the second one. Again, is it just about Kenny? No. Does Hydra need to just sometimes plant the bloody bomb or something? Or at least do something that isn't just run around and die? Because that's what Hydra's doing a lot of in Search and Destroy right now. Yes. But, I mean, look, you can't give Draza a layup like that. I mean, look at him go. Stands up, you're going home, drops the 3-0. I think they actually did fist bump after this series. Maybe Scrap realises he might need him on his team one day, I don't know. But Draza says, God awful, get off me, Sunday tomorrow. So quite the series, but I mean, look, we saw the stats in the earlier series. Kenny overall with a 0.69, and then this later series, Kenny overall with a 0.63. I mean, a 0.65 over 2 series on the Sunday, unacceptable. It's unacceptable. On 04, he had a horrible map 1. At least the map 3 was okay to get him back in the conversation. Let Draz drop a 1.4 on your head. Not a pretty tournament by any means. Scrap tried his best, but it wasn't enough. The final series, G2 versus Heretics, wasn't especially close. Map 1 anyway. The Scar was technically 3-2, but G2 always had the edge there. And the exposure was back and forth, but Heretics blew it bad. So Miami out top 6. Maybe there's something for them to think about in terms of their roster, but I think top 6 is not disastrous for them by any means. G2 make it through to the Sunday. They will play FaZe, and Optic and Gentlemate to win the upper finals. But yeah, the story of the day really Thieves, because losing is one thing, coming out top 6 is one thing. Losing to FaZe and Thieves that could go on to do great things this tournament, but it's the manner in which they lost which is really turning heads. So very much enjoyed your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
Feed the swarm. Oh my god, bro. Shipping is insane. Oh, I guess I should end the stream.